So it's past 9 o'clock in the morning, and as you saw in that intro sequence, is that it's still coming down. It's on a Friday. It's April 17th. It is still freaking snowing. Because the last few mornings have actually started off with some snowfall, with some snow showers as heavy as this, and now it's yeah. It's supposed to get warmer right up through next week. I hope so. But at the same time, the temperatures between day and night is supposed to go up and down. So that's gonna be fun. But summer weather's coming up. I can definitely tell you that. Also, I'm watching this awesome mini documentary. It's called Galloway: The End of Independence. I really like this because it actually tells a really good story about Drew McIntyre, otherwise his independent wrestling name, Drew Galloway. Because it basically tells the story of, when McIntyre was released by WWE in 2014, he didn't blame anybody. He didn't even blame Vince McMahon. He blamed himself, and he went back to companies like ICW. He went over to TNA. He went over on Evolve and just all these other wrestling companies and promotions, and just kept delivering. He won championship after championship after championship, and then 2017 he gets a call from WWE to come back. He was going to be put in the NXT roster. He became NXT champion within the weeks and days that he was with the company. And then 2018, after WrestleMania 34, he got called back up to the main roster, and it took some time. But now, Drew McIntyre, formerly known as Drew Galloway, is now WWE champion. He recently won the title a few weeks ago during WrestleMania weekend. It's a really good comeback story, and that's probably one of the best that I've ever seen. So if you haven't watched this yet, please, I encourage you to watch this. This is actually really good. You'll not only get a kick out of this, but you'll also you might maybe have one tear roll down your cheek. I don't know, but depends on how you take it. So it is just a few hours later. I think it's close to 4 during the day, and it's still kind of snowing. It's not huge snowflakes anymore. It's more of just some smaller snowflakes. Some dude was in his truck, and he was going pretty slow. Look at, there's a robin. Well, there goes the robin. He didn't seem to follow him. Oh, there he is. There he goes. You might have seen him. But I'm going to get the mail right now. So, see what's here today. Package. This seems to be about it. This day is kind of gone by pretty fast. This week in general's gone by really fast. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just more of... The only thing that's wrong with it is that it went by too fast. I would much rather have everything kind of slow down a little bit, so that way I can savor the week, much less than just have it pass right on by me. That's the problem with the quarantine stuff, is just you sit down in your own rear end sometimes, and you just let everything pass you by. If this quarantine, wasn't a thing, if this coronavirus thing was not a thing, then we wouldn't be having this discussion. But stuff happens. You had people. Dogs are getting a little crazy, but I'll go ahead and explain here in a little bit. So later tonight, we're going to be doing a Cards Against Humanity game, or I'm going to be doing a Cards Against Humanity game with some friends. That's going to be at 9, maybe 10. I think the earliest I'm going to do is 9. Right now, it is almost 7 o'clock. And you hear a bunch of cars in the background. It's because I'm going to be doing a practice session over at Autodrome Chaudière which is over in Canada. And this is going to be a brand new series I'm going to be doing by myself. I'm going to be driving a 28, which is a Chevrolet. And this is a short track series, so once I get out there on the racetrack, it's going to be awfully crowded. I don't even know how well I'm going to do in this practice session, but one way to find out. So we're pretty much just going to get down to business in this session and see where we end up. I think I might just go ahead and record myself doing a practice session, so enjoy.
Your road speed 55 miles an hour per second. Your brother keeps the rhythm now. Don't get that one. Clear. Working the bottom. Clear. Working the bottom. Clear low. Working the bottom. Clear low.
Alright, so got done with practice and we topped the charts with a 13,260. Just look at that thing. Look at that thing. It's digging. It is digging through the corners. I kind of dig cars. I mean, kind of dig cars that kind of look like this. I mean, you know, no sponsors or anything on it. It just kind of adds to the short track feel. I really like it. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go qualify. Most likely might get the pole, but one way to find out. We're gonna see what happens. So let's go get the pole. How about that? Check that out, man. We got the pole. By guess how many? Just by 3/100ths of a second. 3/100ths of a second. That is close. Like that close. But you know, that's cool. 3/100ths of a second. We just barely get the pole over the 23. So that's really all I'm gonna do. I think after this I'm just gonna kind of do some test sessions off you know, on my own time. But yeah, we're gonna do a COD game pretty soon, so we'll fast forward over to that. What? Who would even put that right next to that same card? What's the worst thing to find at a daycare? Oh no! 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 That'd be worse! Oh my gosh, man. What the heck? Alright, so that was Cards Against Humanity for the day, and it was actually, we did 2 games. It was really, they were both really good. one person won the first one, I won the other one. So I mean, all in all, it was meant to happen. I don't think intentionally, but you know, it was meant to happen nonetheless. So I'm thinking about taking the Leonard Station Gaming channel, which has most likely happened, taking the Leonard Station Gaming channel and turning it to a Cards Against Humanity channel. So like a Leonard Station Cards Against Humanity series, something that we may do maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks, give or take, depending on how we feel, and you know, hopefully it's not a feeling where we're gonna tear each other apart, you know, at the end of the game. So hopefully it's nothing like that. And also just have fun with it all together, and maybe have a legitimate Cards Against Humanity champion for 2020. I'm thinking about, as far as points go, maybe like a point system, like 10 points for the winner, something like that. 10 points for the winner, maybe 7 points for 8 points for second, and 6 for third, 4 for fourth, and then 2 for fifth, and then the rest on down get zeros. I'm thinking about doing something like that, but I don't know for sure. One way to find out though. But nonetheless, want to thank you guys a lot for watching. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you have not considered subscribing yet, recommend you do so in order to keep up with some fine content coming out in the near future. I'm going to go to bed because it's almost midnight and I need to get to sleep if I ever want to wake up, say around 7:45-ish or something like that. But nonetheless, thank you guys a lot for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.